At least this is creative.
We're not playing creative.
You guys are ready. Do start. I am going to hit continue. It is the new case. I beat the fate of Black Peter. It is time for Riddle on the rails.
Black Peter.
Guessing that's a train murder?
Yes. I'm not going to continue until you guys
Dude, you're not live streaming it.
Caves.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, send me your YouTube name. Snap.
Did I already?
No, you can just, okay, so if you go over, you go to what's new, send it, Anthony, send it to him.
I'm downloading a new update for Minecraft.
You can send it to him even though you downloaded an update. Over your phone.
Alright, go to party.
No, Anthony, send him a text message in my YouTube name.
I gotcha. Hold on.
Like a Snapchat or some shit.
I am. Oh, hold up. Zombie potato.
So, from last time, we are in the new...
Brother.
This is proper attire.
Alright.
Armor outfit.
Send me his snap. Or his YouTube.
I'm reviewing YouTube.
Oh my god, Anthony, are you fucking...
From PlayStation. What? Hold up.
I'm in your boo-boo.
If this takes me a dip.
You don't want to know what I'm gonna say.
I'll be sending it soon.
No, you won't.
Girl status.
Anthony, I'm gonna choke you to death.
It means you love me.
It means I want you dead in a grave.
Hey, Brett, chill. We're live. It's gonna be
Theoretically.
Theoretically, you're gonna be alright.
Theoretically.
There you go, Anthony. Just for you. I'm gonna sit and look through my telescope.
You got it, Luke?
No, you didn't send it. Where did you send it, Anthony? So you definitely didn't send it through Snap. Fucking FOV is fucked.
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
The Spartan Man. That's his YouTube name.
This is where I keep my post.
Send it to me.
I am.
Through via link.
Holmes, please call a cab while I
Do
pack
you
my
know
suitcase.
how
We
to
should be
work
late
a
for the
phone,
train.
you old cracker?
My
I'm
archive.
2,000 late.
My
Respect.
archive.
2000
I can
dumb.
always consult with it if needed.
Sorry.
This is where I keep my post.
It's alright. I'm like fucking Nogla. Respect.
You are worse than Nogla. The Nogla is
Okay,
deaf.
Brian.
Stewie, knock it the fuck off.
No, Brian from the Vanas crew.
I know. Just trying to see how you react. Pinche cabrón. I took the chest and now I am leaving. I invited
Huey,
you.
can-
Not until Luke is joined.
Because
Watching
Anthony
my
still hasn't sent me the
stream.
link.
I'm sending you it right now.
You should.
But first,
But first,
there.
what? There's no way. Holy shit! Look, Anthony did it. Good job.
Watson, I'll hold a cab for us. We leave in 5 minutes for the station.
Good job. Oh god. We are now watching your live stream too.
Yeah, both of us.
Alright.
And I'm leaving Anthony in the middle of Minecraft.
Alright.
Because I invited him and he didn't join.
I'm joining right now.
Brother, click continue.
I will. Hold on.
That was a loud sneeze.
Connecting to multiplayer game.
I hate you.
I had to be like Cortana off of Xbox.
You're...
Hi, I'm THX. And I'm your personal
There we go.
servant. How may I help you?
You can help me by doing that.
What a gloomy night.
Shut the fuck.
It was warmer inside the waiting room.
Okay, I'll
Since the
set that
station
to
master
a
told us
reminder.
that the train is about to arrive, we should not have to wait very much longer.
Yes, at last.
Attention! The train is arriving at the station. Please stand well away from the platform edge.
I'll take your bags and your blasted archive suitcase. But, Holmes, the headlight. It's faded away.
Something is wrong. I can't hear any sound from the incoming train.
Excuse me, sir. Can you explain what has happened?
I don't
Unable to
know.
connect.
It's as if the train vanished into thin air.
Holmes,
Who's not
say
watching?
something.
Quick, fetch a lantern and let us
Yeah.
take a look.
Hold up. I'm up
It's too
to
dark. Only fog and rails, nothing else.
There is no use in stumbling
Join.
around here at night. We will come back tomorrow.
See?
Yeah, I see you.
Well, here we are again at Evesham Station. We have a full day ahead. Let us begin our investigation.
Anthony, mute yourself.
Okay.
This suitcase contains my archives. We can consult with it if needed. It is fortunate that we took it with us. First of all, let us examine the area where the train disappeared.
This is the place where we saw the train vanish last night. This is the place where we saw the train vanish.
Railway sleepers, nothing. A
So
discarded
peaceful.
item, possibly thrown from the train.
So peaceful.
A discard. There are no tracks or footprints on the ground. Railway sleepers, nothing unusual. The rails have not been touched.
Yo.
There's nothing unusual here. There are no signs to indicate that the train ran off the track, nor are there any other traces. There is nothing whatsoever. There are no clues. But then, a negative result is also a result.
Oh, I see what you're getting at. No clues, and you're smiling.
Yes, Watson, I do smile on occasion. This mystery appears very promising. This investigation won't be simple. We shall require a map of the region.
Perhaps the station master could lend us one. Holmes, how is it even possible for a train to disappear? A new telegram.
I think we should meet this. Here is the train set. A telegraph. A telegraph.
Holmes, how is it even possible?
You know, if you'd move the fuck out the... There we go.
This part is probably from a locomotive. An old locomotive bell. This part is probably from a locomotive. This place serves as a storage area for the station.
How do I get in there? Talking to these twits. Oh, there's the evidence I need. So the deduction is that somebody used that bike thing to move the train off the platform here. And then took the train.
Good morning. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is
Anthony.
Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
Yes, I remember you. I'm Station Master Everett. You were here last night.
Get into a house.
So,
Come here.
you are Mr. Holmes, the great detective.
I shall
Sleep.
indeed.
It is extraordinary that an entire train could disappear like
I'll
that.
repair you
And to
with
think of all the
the
poor
3
people inside it,
white
the
walls.
passengers, the driver.
What is this?
That
When
is
you
for
do
the
this,
bed.
You can get a full character profile, and you know more about them just by doing that.
So this is an island, so we could build here.
So, you just fuck with my bed for no reason?
Anthony,
What?
we're still alive, bud.
Alright, Shawnee Island.
That's all you got.
Yo, I gotta go get
Could you please give us any details
some
about
water,
the train?
dude.
Well, there was nothing so very special about
Do that and
it.
swim across.
At least not that I can recall.
Alright.
The memory's not what it used to be. However, if you need it, you can have the train composition report. It's inside my office.
According to the train composition report, There was a special wagon. What does that entail?
That's a highly secure car, ordered by a private party. It is generally to carry something of value. Those wagons have iron walls, you know, without any windows. And they're fitted with a complex key lock.
That is important information. Do you know what was inside this particular wagon?
Certainly not. No, that's private. And it's not my responsibility to allot the wagons to whoever.
I would be glad to have a detailed map of the local railway district.
But of course, please. Take the one that's pinned inside the waiting hall.
See you later, my good man. This map will be useful.
The vanished train was of following composition: locomotive, coal car, first class car, postal wagon, special wagon, ordered by Mr. Robinson, second class car. Other evidence: a common map of this railway district that was found at Evesham Station. Here's what it looks like, and here's the message to all stations. Briglington Station. We need to remember that.
Alright, you're still at the island? Okay.
This man is in his 60s and he has been married for a long time. The fresh spots of earth upon his sleeves are a real passion for gardening. His badge of honorable station master is a long-standing employee. All of this demonstrates his desire to live a quiet and stable life. Alright, dweebs. What am I missing?
There was a building here not so long ago.
But I don't understand, Holmes. Why would anyone destroy the shed in such a manner?
It was disassembled in great haste. It is most odd.
Cow. Cow and chicken.
Found another village over here. Oh wait, that's the other one. That's the same one. Same one. Just try to expand the
And then
map here
the
to
one
see what we have.
on the island.
Damn, look at that fucking pillager tower.
Oh, nice.
Let's go for it.
I wouldn't. I'd go buy it, but let's buy it.
Traces. Let's take a closer look. Nothing interesting. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here. The distance between the tracks is about 6 feet 7 inches. The vehicle would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep. These traces are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with materials. This road should lead to the town of Evesham.
This trip to the countryside will be good for you, Holmes. As your friend,
Alright, so I restarted it because it messed up.
I really do recommend that you give yourself fresh air, brisk walks,
Yes, I'll try to
bird watching,
You get to
chopping
watch
wood.
this part, though, so.
Sounds intolerable. I mean, certainly it's... He is a bee lover.
A bee lover? That must be Mrs. Hudson, bringing the warm cloth that I requested.
I have no time. Send whoever it is away.
Yes, Holmes, I really think we ought to leave now.
Mycroft.
Sherlock.
Oh, Mr. Holmes? Perhaps you don't remember me. I'm Dr. Watson. We met at the Diogenes Club a few years ago.
He does remember you, Watson. My brother remembers everything, and that is why he is so valuable to the government.
We're about to depart for the train station.
I know.
You know?
Sherlock.
Need help. Those are not words I would readily associate with you, Mycroft.
I wrote you a letter, but you did not reply. And this is not about politics. It's about people. People similar to those whom you pretend to defend in your petty detective affairs.
Everything is about politics with you, Mycroft. I'm not interested. Have some of your agents, your spies, or worse, undertake this job. You are defending your people, and they have little to do with the people I choose.
That's the point. You think exactly as they do.
Who are they?
The Merry Men. He is talking about the Merry Men, a band of idealistic terrorists.
Sherlock, do please think about it. They are planning something diabolical. Your country needs you.
You need...
Mrs. Hudson, tea will not be necessary. Dr. Watson, the train conductor, Mr. Parker, is aware that you are in the 4th car. The train will be waiting for you. Sherlock, enjoy your...
Look after Mrs. Hudson for us, Toby.
Also, I saw what you were doing there, Anthony, with your joke.
What a gloomy night. It was warmer inside the waiting hall.
Since the station master told us that the train is about to arrive...
Yes, at last.
Attention!
I'll take your bags and your blasted archive suitcase. But, Holmes, the headlight. It's faded away.
Something is wrong. I can't hear any sound from the incoming train.
Excuse me, sir. Can you explain what has happened?
I don't know. It's as if the train vanished into thin air.
Holmes, say something.
Quick, fetch a lantern and let us take a look.
It's too dark.
If
Only
you paid
fog
attention to
and
the
rails, nothing
train
else.
conductor, he was looking the opposite
There is no use in
direction,
stumbling around here at night. We will come back tomorrow.
and he put us in the waiting hall a little bit longer and lied about what time.
Well, here we are again at Evesham Station. We have a full day ahead. Let us begin our investigation. This map... First of all, let us examine the area where the train disappeared.
This is the place where we saw the train vanish last night.
A discarded item. A discarded item, possibly thrown from the train. A discarded. There are no tracks. Railway sleepers, nothing unusual. There are no signs to indicate that the train... There are no clues.
Oh.
Yes. A telegraph.
Yeah.
Could you...
Well, that's those wagons.
That...
Sir.
Was there anything exceptional about any of the passengers aboard the train?
What do you mean? Like officials? I wouldn't know. Oh, but now that you mention it, yes, there was something. There was a message from Bridlington station saying that the train had been delayed because of an issue with the passengers. But what kind of problem that they didn't say?
That is interesting. You mentioned a problem at Bridlington Station. I should like to visit this station. Could you mark it on the local map?
Of course. It's a suburban railway station. You might take a cab there.
See you later, my good man. This place serves as a storage area for the station. railway post bags. There was a...
But...
It... traces. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here. The distance... The vehicle... These traces... This road... It appears that there was a small warehouse near your station and that it was disassembled. Why is that?
It was burgled overnight about 2 weeks ago. The police have all...
What was inside the warehouse?
Nothing of value. A few 100 feet of standby rails and some spare railway parts. But it wouldn't be easy to steal all of that. Why would anyone want to?
See you later, my good man.
The entire train.
Bruh. No.
Railway post bags.
Good day to you, gentlemen. How may I help you?
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I am investigating the unfortunate disappearance of last night's train.
I see. I'm Station Master Bertram, but my supervisor has not informed me about this. I do not know if...
Do not worry. I have only a few questions. See you later, my good man. The insurance policy for Robinson's machine. A significant sum. A telegraph. Good day to you, sir.
Good day. To whom am I speaking?
My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is...
Are you a representative of this damned railway company? Because I have a complaint.
We are not from the railway company. We are...
Well, in that case, Mr. Shamrock Flomes, please excuse me, but I'm not in the mood for idle chit-chat at the moment.
You must be Mr. Robinson, is that correct?
Yes?
I am leading the investigation of the disappearing train. It would help if you could answer my questions.
Ah, well, all right. I have nothing to hide.
I presume it was you who placed the order for the special wagon.
Yes. It was to transport my valuable prototype safely to London. My prototype is a revolutionary device. It is capable of producing electricity. I'm a businessman and an engineer. I had already found several potential customers for my invention, but I was very optimistic about the directors' board who were travelling on the train last night.
Goodbye, sir.
This is an absolute scandal. It's always the same with these rail companies. No respect for the customer.
Please calm down, sir. What is your concern?
Concern? What is my concern? I'll tell you what my concern is. Last night I were on the train as usual with my colleague, heading home. Then along came this ridiculous ticket inspector, who started arguing that our tickets were invalid. He made us get off the train, and he was extremely rude about it.
Were you aboard the train that vanished last night?
Yes. I heard that it disappeared, but I don't care because we would have stopped before then anyway. Our tickets were valid and no doubt about it. And then, to top it all, the ticket inspector pushed everyone else out too, except for a bunch of rich. Well, because their type don't need a ticket.
Can you recall anything more specific about this fortunate group?
Well, yes. They were all foreigners. Spanish-looking toffs with snake eyes.
Goodbye, sir. Station Master Everett from Evesham told us that you reported a problem with some passengers last night.
Indeed. This train is a regular line for those who work at Nottingham. But yesterday, everyone was asked to get off the train here at my station. I've no idea why, and it delayed the train. But the worst of it is that now I have to deal with two furious passengers who are complaining about the company's service. They stayed here the whole night, but people do not usually pay much attention to the regulations, you see. There are very strict and clear rules. Paragraph 234 of Article 2G-43 states that in the event of a complaint, you must...
Yes, thank you. I understand. Apart from the passengers disembarking, did you notice anything else that was unusual last night?
I did. And I mentioned it in my report to our higher management on the matter.
What was it?
Sorry, but I can't tell you. The station master's reports are confidential.
Confidential, you say? How long have you been working here?
I've worked here long enough to be quite capable of managing a railway station.
Let me speak frankly, Mr. Bertram. Your age and your lack of confidence in your position are quite apparent. You cannot deny that you have only recently completed your studies.
I was at the top of my class.
Listen here, young man. I am aware that you wish to protect yourself behind all these regulations, but I represent the law.
And you are obstructing the investigation of an important case. I would suggest that you cooperate with Mr. Holmes. Think of your career.
Ah, that is... Well, I'll tell you everything. First of all, I scolded the ticket inspector, for it was he who asked the passengers to leave the train. It was not his right to do so. He was very rude. And then, later on, I received a most peculiar telegram from my colleague at Chesterfield Station, the next stop along the line.
What did the telegram say?
Well, that was the peculiar thing. It was almost unreadable. It was full of errors and awfully vague. It was hard to understand if the train had correctly passed that station or not. You can read it for yourself.
We ought to visit Chesterfield Station. We need to confirm if the station master saw the train or not. You mentioned a director's board. Which company do they own?
The Chilean Barcazes Company. I had made an appointment with them. Now they are lost, along with the train and my prototype.
What do you know about the Barcazes Company?
It's a large South American company. They showed a great deal of interest in my prototype, and they seemed wealthy enough to do business with.
This revolutionary machine of yours, was it very valuable?
For God's sake, sir. It is priceless. It could change the world we live in. And yet, I was selling it for almost nothing. I am a humanitarian, you see. I do not know if I will ever be able to get over this disaster. I cannot believe that it disappeared with that damn train.
Mr. Robinson, could you please clarify? Were you travelling alongside your prototype?
Yes, I was. But I had to step off the train. And all because of this stupid station master.
I received a telegram declaring that an important person, a Mr. Bromsby, wished to see you in the waiting room. I merely informed you of this.
Mr. Bromsby is a wealthy gentleman. His interest in my invention was truly unexpected. So yes, of course, I agreed to see him. Unfortunately, he wasn't there. I thought perhaps he might have been delayed, so I chose to wait a while. But despite my requests, the train left the station without me. Absolutely unacceptable.
The timetable is strict. We cannot wait any longer. The regulations require the train to be on time.
You are an idiot. You will pay for it. I will sue you.
According to this document, you have insurance for your prototype.
Oh, thank God. Where did you find it?
Near the telegraph station.
I must have lost it when I tried to send a message, which I was prevented from doing.
I apologise for that, but regulations state that public access to the telegraph is strictly prohibited.
Upon my word, you keep on digging that hole of yours. You have no idea who I am.
I see that you kept your grip sack with you. Why don't you leave it in the luggage room?
I've had other things to think about. I lost my prototype. And this idiot station master just stands here doing nothing to help.
Oh, but...
Well, that won't do at all. Station master, I believe that the regulations state that any passenger luggage should be taken to the luggage room.
I'll do it right away, sir. Sorry, sir.
This Robinson is quite a character. We should learn more about him. The ticket inspector forced all the passengers from the train except for the directors of the Barcazes Chilean Company.
I will not move from here until I...
This grip sack belongs to Mr. Robinson.
I think we should open it, Holmes.
Of course. Look, Watson, a bundle of an exclusive sales contract. Mr. Robinson is the seller. Yet another... Mr. Robinson is the seller. Yet another... Mr. Robinson is the... Yet another... Mr. Robinson. Well, it is very clear that this Mr. Robinson received prepayments from various people for his machine.
Hello? What do you mean who just left? Tristan! I don't know, because we weren't talking. No. He's probably waiting for us to talk. I think Anthony left too.
I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
Do you want to watch more Sherlock Holmes?
I will not move from here until I receive my...
Don't touch anything, please.
What's up, Ben?
This suitcase contains my archive. A handcar wheelbase. Interesting. It appears that elements of the same construction were scattered everywhere. Watson, please tell me, do you believe in magic?
Of course not, Holmes.
Then you are of the opinion that a train cannot simply disappear.
Well, we both know that that is obvious. Why are you asking such peculiar questions?
A little patience, Watson. You will understand my point quite soon. So, are you quite certain that you saw the train at Evesham Station?
Yes, of course. We saw it coming. The headlights, and heard the whistle.
But that is it. We didn't see the train itself.
But... Oh, Holmes, I'm a little confused.
Of course you're confused, Watson. Of course you're confused.
A handcar wheelbase.
Yeah. It's all right here. They used a fake train to make you think that it was the real train. Don't be that slow, Watson.
Locked.
Oh, locked. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm the only one that's gonna be
Locked.
talking about it. Yeah, cause watch. Fake train experiment. Alright, hold on. So Eddie.
Yeah. I can't hear you. Open the door. So it's just like, I wanted a little snack before bed. I was looking for the Subway sausage. Did you see it? Just curious.
I didn't eat it.
A fishing advertisement.
This bin is full of...
telegraph.
I had thought that all station masters knew them all. I had... How could he fall asleep at work like this? Excuse me, sir. Wake up. Ah, his breath. He must have swallowed half a distillery.
And that explains the how.
Going to question...
By his sleeping off the alcohol, you mean?
I'm going to question
Wake up,
Holmes'
please.
Slice.
What? The 18 hours 72 train has arrived?
Good day to you. We are investigating the disappearance of last night's train, and we should like to ask you a few questions.
Addy, let me get like a piece of that. No. You give... Yeah. Thank you. I'm currently, I'm checking him for stuff. Fishing line.
Were there any passengers who got off that particular train at your station last night?
No, nobody, it seems to me. Although I did not leave my office, so...
No doubt you were very busy.
You don't say. You can't ever get any peace around here. Now you have to send a telegram each time a train arrives and departs.
Station Master Bertram from Bridlington showed me a strange telegram that he received from you last night. It concerned the train, but it was barely comprehensible.
What? He's a fastidious little twerp, that Bertram. I remember everything quite clearly. It was late, and I was tired, but I did my work. So what? There's no need to be so petty.
You were not tired, you were inebriated. Tell me the truth now, or
There's
I shall
another
not
trophy.
hesitate to document your state in my report.
My friend means that you will end up by being sacked from your position.
All right. So I was drunk. I don't remember all of yesterday, to be truthful to you. Please don't go harsh on me.
Holmes, this man has consumed a considerable amount of alcohol. He's not entirely helpless yet, but...
It will not be long before he is. Obviously, his testimony cannot be trusted.
QT, blah, 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 blah. Cool. Cool. Yeah, that makes the most sense. Yeah. So.
Oh, will I ever get any peace?
Oh.
Locked. There is no sense in asking the station master.
Yep. Questioned him, found out he's a dumbass. Gonna just pick this lock right here, my boy. Something like that. Oh my Jabus. That was a trip.
Bags were recently dragged here. French wine, a remarkable vintage. These bottles are too expensive for a station master's wage. They were likely taken from the parcels.
Shameful.
I should use the I should use the approach. I should use the I should use I should I should I should I should use the... So, now here we have the fake...
Doesn't look much like a train to me.
Be patient, Watson. I haven't finished yet. Try using your imagination. Our train requires only a headlight and a steam whistle.
Well, yeah, because then you're gonna connect.
I need something long for the... The long pole is now attached. It will allow us... The headlight is attached. The steam whistle is now connected.
Holmes, what can we do to make this...
It is elementary, my...
A fire extinguisher. Is there a fire extinguisher? Oh, right here.
The fire extinguisher. Now let us... First of all, let us pump... Watson, I do believe that we have created an exact replica of the train that vanished. The criminal mind can be most inventive. I am somewhat in awe.
So, such a thing is possible. If someone went to all the trouble of creating this fake train, then it was surely with the intention of stealing the real one.
Ah, Watson, you should not jump to conclusions. In fact, this does not tell us very much at all, except that the train did not evaporate into thin air.
Although you half suspected it.
Huh. At any rate, we now need to find where the real train might be hidden. I suggest we use my archives to find a more detailed map of our surroundings.
Well, I hope that justifies our having to load your massive archive suitcase onto the cab. It made us extremely unpopular with our driver.
Now we have two maps. We must combine them properly. Here it is. There is a side branch to the railway. Its first switch is located between Bridlington and Chesterfield stations. There is one more station to be visited. It is located between Chesterfield and Evesham, and there should be a side railway to the nearby quarry. There is a small section of a railway at the end of Evesham station.
Whew.
The switch is rusted, but it still works.
Yeah, if you're not like a actual Sherlock level of thinking, you know. Not saying that you don't have the ability, just.
Mines. This is interesting. It would be quite possible for someone to redirect the train towards the mines.
Well, that's why you get to watch me kick its ass. Yeah.
Here are the mines homes. They appear to... This is an administrative panel. See what it says.
Watson, you are a gentleman, and...
And where is your...
I haven't the...
Very well.
WEA coal. These mines belong to them.
This mine has completely collapsed, Holmes.
It is curious, but to be truthful, I am not entirely surprised.
It's difficult to follow you, Holmes.
Someone removed these... A few feet of the rails have been... This is an unusual kind of... Let us look in. Sawdust.
Dynamite.
Did.
The distance between a lightly loaded vehicle. There is a wooden beam lying on the rails. A small vehicle with wooden beams went down this way. This box must be the safe.
Damn, I'm fast as fuck at these.
The
What about the Mexicans?
I asked Mycroft to find out some information. Here is his reply.
A funny character.
And this scent is familiar to me. A greenish-brown cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of peppermint. Ricardo.
You already know the name of this man? Holmes, you amaze me.
No, Watson, I refer to the cigar. It is a Ricardo Turrent, A Mexican cigar of an excellent quality. Quite an expensive one, too. This ashtray is full of ash and cigar stubs. Apparently, there was a conflict between the Mexicans and the Chileans. A greenish-brown cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of peppermint. These ashes and cigar stubs are similar to the one that we found on the floor. Some of the stubs were recently smoked. There are others that appear fairly old.
That means that the fellow spent several days here. Judging by his clothes, he's hardly a traveller or a tramp.
Well concluded, my dear fellow. A man who smoked the Ricardo brand of Mexican cigar spent several long days at Doncaster Station.
Newspaper.
Betting slips for horse racing. The sums are quite impressive.
It can be an expensive vice. This man had probably used all his savings.
A telegraph.
Holmes, look. There's a flooded area over here.
I believe that the flooded area might be worth checking. Railway post bags. This post bag belongs to the station master. The station master appears to have found himself in some financial trouble. Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is Dr. John Watson. We are investigating the case of the vanished train.
Is that so? Well, good day, gentlemen. I am Mr. Duff, the station master of this station. I'll be happy to help you in any way I can, but there's not much that I can tell you about last night.
Yeah.
I was just wondering because you were like, you left.
It appears that you may be at risk of some flooding along the line here.
You mean that the whole bloody lake is at our feet?
Quite so. But it is strange, because according to my map, there should be a quarry here, and behind that, the lake.
How should I know? I only arrived here a few months ago.
And where did you work before that?
I was working in Nottingham, but I asked for a quieter place, so they transferred me here. Life is cheaper. I can't really complain.
Did any passengers leave or board the train last night?
No. I saw no one as usual. I reported the train's passage by telegraph, just the same as all the other nights.
I observe that you are a gambling man, Mr. Duff. You had hoped that your relocation to this small town might have helped ease your addiction, but it was not to be.
I beg your pardon? Addiction to what?
We found a number of horse racing tickets inside your office. Well, well, we all have our weaknesses. An expensive obsession, surely, for a station master.
It is none of your business. I occasionally attend the races with my colleagues. And anyway, that's my private life.
There was a gentleman of Mexican origin, I believe, in the waiting room. Did you notice him?
What? A Mexican? Here in the back of beyond? Are you quite sure about that?
Goodbye, sir. It is obvious that we cannot inspect the quarry. Instead, we can check the beach area around the flooded lake.
Yeah, I will, honey. Just, I need you to go and unsnow the blankie. Because the blankie got all snowed. I know. Look, just get the damn, look at the Kitty. Right there. That's why I want to go take the blanket and unsnow it, because yeah, and do you want to clear off the, do you want me to clear it off a little bit with a broom? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, chicken. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say.
Mine.
I got meat sticks.
Hey, do you want one?
Kind of.
They're hot though. They're hot.
Maybe I'll start eating one if I don't like meat.
Take off my. Here's my beef wrap. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me tap the window.
Go and be nice to the kid very soon. Oh, I'm annoying my brother. What's up, my boy? No, I don't. Yeah, I know that those two still don't go together, just... What's up, brother? What you trying to do? Are you saying you're calm enough to try to give it one more run through? Are you saying you're calm enough to try to give it another run through? Cold War.
Here we are at the beach that is located near the quarry and Doncaster Station. It doesn't look like a very good place to rest.
You're done. Ah, but you see, my good Sir Tristan has joined, so... What's going on, bud?
These traces were made by a carriage. Look. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here. The distance. The vehicle pressed this stone. These traces are relative. The traces found at the an abandoned gypsy caravan. This place was abandoned fairly recently. Observing the coastline and the moored boats, we are able to see that the lake's water level dropped. The lake has flooded the quarry. The dam was probably breached. A label with the name Las Zarpas. Here it is.
Hi, Luke. Got another trophy. Yep. And I'm gonna get another one too before I finish. Daddy. Where did she go? Hey, honey. What you doing? Yeah. He literally needs to force snow. Yeah. You're gonna help the kitty. Yeah. Oh, is that my phone? Is it your phone? Okay. It'll get water on it, but...
Well, I know it'll get water. Just it'll dry faster than this.
Yeah. So, go hook him up with a new blankie. And a... What? What? I don't forget your face. I think the chair's warm under there. He's cuddling his family. Hmm? Between these. Bunny poo. Honey. I got... Maybe we want to save him, but I tried, honey. So, anything to... Hmm? I know. But that's why we try our hardest to give him what we can until it's okay enough for us to give him. Honey, remember knife trap? Okay. And to help him out. Yeah. I didn't necessarily see kitty foot nose, so that means that I'm good at that. That's a good dry nose spot. Is he currently under the blanket?
No, he's just...
Yeah. I see. I'm trying to enjoy cheer. No snap. While you watch your kid friend. Wonderful. Okay? It's okay, honey. Just remember, get him a warm, get him more food, or he'll be okay. Obviously, right? It's been 2 pretty cold days. If he survived up to now, he'll survive. Honey, you can't cuddle him, he'll just bite you. He'll just bite you. I know you want to give him big hugs, but he'll just bite. I know, honey, but a kitty biting. Not friendly. he's feral. The only way is live. Yeah, I don't know what to do, because I got fucking bit when I tried to save it, so... Huh? One more time? Yes. If we do live traps, not only do you get to see the kitty up close, but we save them. And look, like I said when we were talking about it, they're obviously coming back and indexing for... Put up food. You know, if you slowly, and I mean super slowly, light like this. Okay, watch my movement, okay?
But I can't get the door open if I don't know.
That's why you do it first. Okay, go get the... Go get... And they're right there. And look, they're coming back. Yeah, they're going under the deck. Put out the new...
Let's just let this one put it back.
But they need the shelter though, because they were under it. Where's that here? Cranston. Oh, that's not what I'm talking about. There it is, right here. Put the blanket. Yeah, come
Hold it. Very well.
there you go, honey. Not for very long.
Yeah.
But long enough. This is... Here, do the side kit.
Don't do that, don't do that, don't do that.
Yes.
Plastic.
It's fine. Oh shit. Just trust me, honey, it's all... Yeah. get the other kitties equal food. And hey, Eddie. Where did she go? Oh, she's in the kitchen. Oh. Is there any plans tonight? Is Tris still here? Is there any plans tonight on any other games? Or are we all just kind of hanging out? It's cool, we are. Well, my buddy bet me that I couldn't platinum a game in 3 days. It was a really easy game that I'm actually already almost halfway through. So I'm really into the Sherlock Holmes games. And if you look at my trophies, you'll see I platinumed The Devil's Daughter, which is Frogware's previous game in the series, right? That was the first one. And my buddy's like, oh, hey, look, I found another one. Because he was just fucking around, because he's like, what games have you platinumed? And I'm like, Siege and Sherlock. And he's like, oh, was it any good? I'm like, yeah, it was a great story, captivating, its own fucking thing. Luke can tell you even from the one I'm currently playing, it's interesting, but it's like intellectually hard as fuck. So if you're not Sherlock level deductions, it's gonna take you a couple hours, right? Well, since I already beat the first game, I understand the concept of like how they set up their like thing. And so I'm already through almost here the second case. And there's only usually 4 cases in a Sherlock game. Something like that. Yep. So far, so good. Cool. Shoot him in the hand. I'm almost done.
Good. I'm almost done with the second case. What? What? I'm not taking too long. For what? Ah, I see.
This railway branch should lead to the quarry. The switch is rusted, but it still works. The rail is rusted and looks old. The rail is rusted and looks old, but the railway is still usable. The railway ends here. That is strange.
What you doing, lady? You're going to bed? Why not? I mean, why are you going to bed? Okay, cutie. I love you.
A telegraph. This Watson, it seems that both South American companies were involved in the purchase of the mine. Yes, Watson. We should certainly speak with him. Please, sir, we would ask you not to leave. We have some questions.
Are you the police?
No, we are employed by the railway company. We are collecting witness statements about the train that disappeared last night.
Lo siento, I'm in a hurry.
Really? It seemed that you were waiting here for someone. Could you tell us if you were at the station last night?
No, I just arrived from South America.
A formidable journey, no doubt. Which country are you from?
De Chile.
Chile? But you are Mexican.
No, you are wrong. Why would you think I'm Mexican?
Because of your cigars.
Sí, cigarrillos. So what?
Those cigars are the Ricardo brand, from Mexico. It is quite impossible to find them anywhere but there.
Pero not your business.
I don't suppose that you are on vacation. What business brought you here?
I was to meet my fellow compañeros. Where did you arrive yesterday? They were on that damn train. I will stay here and hope that the authorities find them, or their bodies. It's now my responsibility to repatriate them.
Who authorized you to do that?
The company I work for.
Could you tell me the name of the company?
It's not your concern.
And what is your name?
Enough questions. Buenas tardes.
Not a very friendly...
Fuck it. Yeah.
Then the case is solved, Holmes. What do you intend to do?
Well, I shall require assistance for the arrests. There were accomplices.
Ah, but I know that look. You have your own ideas. What are they, Holmes?
On the one hand, we have Mycroft and his tedious political games. He will locate the guilty parties without any trouble. But it will be a long and drawn-out process, and possibly with some compromise that will be to Mycroft's benefit. Our other option is the local constabulary, and advice from our friend Lestrade. The problem we have there is that the authorities seem to be incapable of acting quietly. They rely on brute force. It could result in an international scandal. All the same, I think that I prefer the forces methods. It would be better to resolve the case quickly and efficiently, without any talk of politics.
Let us go home, then. I'd like to begin writing a draft of this story.
No, I did not say that we had finished here yet.
Well, all right. What did I miss?
Watson, we know that the Barkazas Company directors were drowned in the flooded quarry, along with the train and Robinson's prototype. But we still need to corner the guilty party.
But how do you intend to prove... Oh, no. Please don't tell me we have to dive into the lake.
Huh. You may rest assured that I have a far better idea. We have only to use our corrupt Doncaster station master as bait. He will unwittingly trap our Mexican friend.
Of course, you already had a plan. I shall follow you, Holmes.
Well, the case is solved, and we shall be heading home. May we have 2 tickets to London, please?
Right away, but... Wait a minute. You've solved the case?
In a manner of speaking. Can you believe that the rescue service miraculously saved one of the Chileans who were on board the train? The police have ordered his immediate escort to London on the next train.
He pulled through, then? He's alive?
Yes, by extreme good fortune. His condition is quite serious, and the method of transportation has its risk, but he will be held securely by the doctor and police officers. The gentleman carries some vital information on this case. I am sure of it.
Ah, really?
Your station will be famous, Mr. Duff. The journalists will be here before you know it. Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
Gentlemen, you are under arrest.
Caramba! You traitor! You double-crossed me!
Good shot, Watson. I always knew you were a talented marksman.
I didn't want another life lost in this case, Holmes.
Oh my God! I thought I was a dead man.
You shouldn't be so glad about it. You'll be up before the judge.
Your testimony will be of great importance to the investigation. I would remind you that your cooperation will be the best way to ease your sentence. By the way, Watson, would you be so kind as to give me some shooting lessons later on?
Yes, but not in our sitting room, and not with you wearing a blindfold.
Yes. Accept the fucking decision and finish the case. Yes. Another achievement. That's 4, motherfucker. Let's find out, because I'm gonna stop for a second. I don't have time to put in any other information. Stop my broadcast and such after it loads properly here.